Hey everybody. So I'm getting ready to get out the car, but before I get out of the car, I wanted to make sure I give a message. So in this season, God is saying don't miss the mark. Don't miss the mark this season. And he says that this is for people that know him. And he's saying that in this season, he's not going to make you miss the mark. You're going to get everything that God is telling you that you're going to get in this season. You're not going to leave anything out. God is not going to pass you by this season. Hi, I'm getting ready to get out the car to go to a radio show, but I just had to say this before I get out. Because God is saying in this season, he's definitely going to be for you. And if God is for you, no one can be against you. Absolutely no one. No one can be against you in this season. Don't you let people who can't dream big, who don't have the capacity to dream big, stop you from getting to where God has you. God is not going to play with you this season. God is saying dream big and dream bigger than big and watch what happens. God is not playing with you this season. And if he's telling you to go, go. If he's telling you to go, go. Don't hold anything back. Run into your destiny. Run into where God has for you. God already prepared the way. He just needs you to be obedient and to go do what he tells you to do. He needs you to be obedient and to do exactly what he tells you to do. Those dreams that you thought were gone, he says they will live again. They're gonna live again. You're gonna live again. Don't worry about who say you can't do it. It's not their dream, so the dream isn't for them. So, of course, they're going to say you can't because they can't see themselves doing it. But it's not for them. That dream isn't for them, so, of course, they can't receive it. Of course, they can't perceive it because it's not their dream, but it's your dream. And God is saying, dream your biggest dream and watch what will happen. Dream your biggest dream and watch what happens. He says, dare to put your trust in him. Dare to put your faith in him and watch what will happen. God is saying it is time for you to step out on faith. It is time for you to step out on faith and watch what God does. He ain't got time for you to be sleeping on you. You don't sleep on you for too long. You don't listen to people who don't have the capacity to even put you in a room, tell you that you're not supposed to be in the room. When God says the room is just waiting on you to get it together, the room is already put together. It's just waiting on you to get it together. That's what the room is waiting on you. If only you would believe it. If only you would perceive it. You have to do what's best for you. Everyone is going to have an opinion about your life. But understand the words that I just said. Your life. Your life. It's not their life. It's your life. So it don't matter what they say. It don't matter that they can't see it. What matters is God spoke it to you. God told you the dream. God gave you the dream. God gave Joseph. Let me put it in scriptural text for you. God gave Joseph a dream. And he went and told his brothers. And see, the dream wasn't for his brothers. The dream was for him. But he went and told people that weren't capable of having that dream. He went and told people that weren't even dreamers a dream. So they couldn't perceive it. So they told him, no, you're lying. You're not going to be the rule over us. God didn't tell you. We're the big brothers. We're the big brothers. Who are you to say that you're going to rule over us? Who? But you know what? And you know what I think whenever I think about Joseph? I think about the fact that they knew that it was true. They knew that it was true. That's why they tried to bury him. They said, how dare he dream this dream? And how dare this dream be true? We have to kill him. So when you're in your dream state, you have to be protective of yourself in your dream state. Because telling dreams to people who are intimidated by it, they will try to kill you. They will try to kill you. Because your dream is in fact too big. Your dream is actually telling them that you're going to be ruler over them one day. Your dream is telling them that you're going to be ruler over them. And they don't like that because a lot of people like to remain the head even when their time is up. Even when their time is up, they want to stay in position. But God is not a respecter of person. God don't care about what your accolades is. God don't care about nothing about that. He don't care. When God tells you to move out of position, it's time for you to move out of position. He don't care about any of that. He don't care about any of that. You're going to move out of God's children's way. You're going to move out of God's way. You can't sit here. You can't sit here and hold a position that is no longer yours anymore. You can't sit here and hold a title that is no longer yours anymore. God said move, and that's what he meant. And he will move you out the way. Because God is not a respecter of person. He don't care that you held the title at one point in your life. He don't care about that. God don't care about that. When it's time for you to move, you're going to move willingly or forcefully. But you're going to move. And you're going to move out of God's way. So your enemies, not even, because you know what? I'm not even going to say enemies, because I ain't even going to get them no glory. The people that are in your way are going to move out of your way. One way or the other. They can go willingly and resign, or they can get forcefully took out. And they can leave out with a scandal, or they can leave out with grace. But however, they're going to move. They're going to move. So whatever mountain that you have been facing, consider it done. Consider it over. I don't know what you've been facing, but whatever mountain that you've been facing, it's over. You've cried your last tear about it. You sown your last tear in sorrow about it. God is saying, I'm about to step in. I'm about to take reins, because honestly, it's too big for you. Sometimes your dreams are too big for you, but your dream is just God telling you, this is where I'm getting ready to take you. But it's going to be some turbulence along the way, because a lot of people don't want to get out of your way. So it's going to be a little turbulence along the way, but your dream is still going to come to pass. Your dreams are God telling you who you are and whose you are and how he's going to get you there. So don't worry about the dream being too big for you right now. God is saying, I'm just giving you insight of where I'm taking you. I'm giving you insight on who you are and whose you are. So if you dream one day that you're going to be the president, let's say, guess what? You're going to go through some turbulence to get there. Whatever your biggest dream is, God says you see it, you can perceive it, and you're going to receive it. But you're going to go through some things to get there. There's going to be a lot of shaking that has to happen to get you there. There's a lot of molding that has to happen to get you there. Remember, I have to make you pliable to get there, because when you get there, I need you to have humility. I need you to be a just leader. I need you to have a humble heart when you get there. I don't need you smelling yourself talking about you did it. So I'm going to break everything that's making it seem like you have any input in it. So I'm going to break every chain that's going to make it seem like you did it. So when you get there, you're going to say, God did it. I didn't do it. God did it. I couldn't have done it. God did it. God put this person in position to get me to this position, to get me to this position, to get me to this position. God is saying, I'm removing all of you out. Because when you get there, they're going to ask how you got there. And you're going to say nobody but God. He says, I'm removing the glory from you and giving it to me. When I think about Elijah, when he went to the widow and she was making her last little bread for her and her son to die. And he says, go ahead and make me some. And then she did, and she was obedient, and they had food for the rest of their days there. But her son died. And she was like, I did everything right. Why did my son die? And he went to God, and he was like, we did everything right, God. Why did he die? God had to get the glory. He then laid that son down, and he laid on top of that son 3 times. He threw his body on that son 3 times, and his son lived, and the son lived again. And God says, you see that glory? She was giving you the glory. She was giving you the honor. She was like, oh, the man of God came and this happened. And he said, and God said, no. It wasn't him. It was me. So I'm going to do something that doesn't make sense. I'm going to take the breath out of your son's life for a second, because I'm about to give him life again, and he shall live again. I'm about to take the dream away, and the dream will come back, and it shall live again. It shall live again. God is saying, dream your biggest dream, baby. Dream your biggest dream, because you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. If you see something dying, don't worry, it's going to live again. Can these dry bones live? Of course. God, only you know. As I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm sitting outside of a radio station waiting to go inside, because God is saying that his voice will go from the highways and the byways. God is saying, dream. Speak, my children, speak. How long will you be quiet when my sheep are hungry? How long will you be quiet when my sheep are hungry? Speak, my children, speak. It will live again. Stop telling your dreams to people who aren't capable of receiving them. You're all excited because God has given you visions. God has given you dreams. And you're running so quick to go tell somebody that you perceive as a family member. And you're running to go tell somebody that you perceive to be as a friend. And they instantly dumb that dream down. They instantly suck the life out of that dream. It's because they see you. They know you, and they know that you're destined for greatness. And the nerve of you coming over here with a big dream when they can't even see tomorrow. They're going to be dream killers. They're going to be dream killers because they can't dream. But you can. Don't you let nobody kill your dream. Don't you let nobody take your joy. Don't you let nobody take your smile. Don't you let somebody that don't have the perception of you take it. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. I know, bite your tongue. I know you want to tell people. I know. But some things are best kept quiet until God says it's time to come out and reveal it. Sometimes their biggest comeback is not saying anything and just letting God reveal everything. Letting God show you who he is. Letting God show the people who you are. Because people not going to believe you when you say it anyway. People not going to believe you anyway. So don't waste your anointing. Don't waste your oil. Don't waste your time on people that can't perceive you anyway. They can't see you anyway. They can't see you. But let them see you. But let them see you. Listen. Sometimes you just got to let God do the talking. Sometimes you just got to let God do the talking. Enough talking, let God do it. Enough talking, let God do it. God gonna show them. Everybody that ever doubted you. Everybody that ever doubted you. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Stop announcing your next move. Next year, I'm going to be this, this, and this. Next year, I'm going to be this, this, and this. No. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Don't say nothing. Next year, pop out on them. Next year, pop out on them. Next year, pop out on them. Don't you say no more. You've done enough talking. You've done enough talking. Pop out on them next year. Pop out on them next year. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You done said your piece. You done said your piece. Yeah, you done said your piece. Now it's time for God to give the evidence. Now it's time for God to give the evidence. You said what you said. You meant what you said, and God did too. Next year, pop out on them. By the end of 2023, I declare and decree that you're going to pop out on everybody that said that you was nothing. Everybody that said that you was nothing, you going to pop out on them. By the end of 2023, you going to see God's hand move in your life. By the end of 2023, you going to see God's hand on your life. By the end of 2023, you going to see God's hand on your life. If you don't pop out on them, my name ain't Lindaria Weiss. If you don't pop out on them, close your mouth. Let them see it. All you got to do is have that dream. All you got to do is have that dream. And let God show them. You done enough talking about, yeah, God gave me this coat of many colors. God gave me this coat of many colors. Okay. Close your mouth, because they about to strip you and sell you into slavery and say that you dead. Close your mouth. Enough talking. Enough talking. Let God get them that evidence. Let God get them that evidence. We done talking for 2023. We done talking for 2023. I better see people shining all 2023. Y'all better be tagging me and stuff all 2023. Y'all better be showing me the evidence in 2023. Don't tell me about your dreams. Tell me what God has been doing. Give me some substance. It's time to pop out on them. It's time to pop out on them. My notifications better be banging off the hinges with y'all tagging me and how God is showing y'all how to pop out on them. It is pop out season. I love you guys. I got to get ready to go. But y'all better pop out on them. I'm talking about I better get some tagging. Y'all better pop out. Y'all better show the devil who y'all are. Y'all better show the devil who y'all are. Stop letting people sleep on you. Pop out on them. I love y'all. I got to go.